Take me through that, take me through that. 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 Take her through that. Bust it in July for what? Talk to him, baby. Get off the rush. Gotta go. Jesus, but put it in. Ain't even have none. She don't know what she doing. Just giving it up. Girl, that wham in the circle. Even if love make it talk like a hurdle. Girl, that wham in the circle. Even if love make it talk like a hurdle. Girl, that wham in the circle. Even if love make it talk like a hurdle. You never smile. Take me through that, take me through that. 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 Girl, that wham in the circle, even if love make it jump like a hurdle. Girl, that wham in the circle, even if love make it jump like a hurdle. Girl, that wham in the circle, even if love make it jump like a hurdle. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Listen. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm driving to work, but listen, I can't shout everybody out individually. I will try to whenever I get a moment, but baby, we're not trying to have no accidentals on this good, fine Thursday morning, okay? I hope y'all having a fantabulous day. Okay. For those that caught my live last night, early this morning, because I didn't even realize I was on there that late. Oh my God. But but I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for those that stuck it out with me to 2 o'clock this morning. And for those that hadn't listened to it, you can welcome to go back and listen to the live. It's still up or whatever have you. But what I wanted to say is, I want to say this, and I'm not going to keep you guys on here long because I know some of you guys are at work. Matter of fact, I myself is headed there myself, okay? But I wanted to come on here this morning and I wanted to lay a word. I mean, God laid this on my heart this morning, right? Even as I was driving. And I'm going to say this, okay? Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm driving, y'all, and I can't really look down, but I do see some coming in. I do see some looking in, but I thank you guys for being here. But I want to lay this on you guys' heart this morning because God laid it on mine, and I want to be able to share it with you all. As that song was playing, take me through there, for those that just was listening to it. And there's a message that I want to bring to you guys about this song, right? And it's just my opinion. And I'm gonna come with you with this word from that same song. Take me through there, take me through there. Come on. I'm gonna say this. God will use anybody to take you through there. He will. God will use anybody to take you through there. He didn't promise us that weapons wasn't going to form. He didn't say that. What he did say was that they wasn't going to prosper. That's what he said. That's what he said. He didn't guarantee us that weapons wouldn't form. Because guess what? Just like there's a God, there's a devil. Right? So he didn't promise us that the weapons wouldn't form. Because God, the devil has to do what the devil have to do, right? So he didn't promise us that weapons wouldn't form. He promised us that they wouldn't prosper. Because all he wanted us to do is have the faith. The faith. That's all he asked us to. Just have faith of a mustard seed. Do y'all know how small a mustard seed is? That's all he asks of us. So I'm coming to you guys to say this morning. God will take you through there to get you to your destination. You ever been on a ride on driving? Good morning, y'all. You ever been on a ride on a road and you driving and you have to use your GPS? If you know where you're going, you get straight there. But sometimes even when you know exactly where you're going, you still run into roadblocks. You run into detours. You run into stalled traffic. It's not always an easy route. It's not always that. And that's the same way in life. As you begin to elevate, you're going to run across roadblocks. God is going to send you people that's not even aligned with you just to test you. Just to test you. And you know why he tests us? Because if I'm getting ready, or if he's getting ready to take you to the next dimension, he got to make sure that you're ready. He got to armor you up. And let me tell you something. The devil is going to do what the devil is going to do. And that's what he do. He do his job. And guess who the devil get to do his job? The weak-minded. The weak-minded. The weak vessels. When you favored by God and dripped in faith, nothing can shake you. Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I had to see her last night and I had to hear a lady say she been plotting on somebody. Been plotting. That's how the devil works. That's how the devil works. Y'all forgot? Judas sat right at the table with Jesus. Come on, y'all. I didn't come on here to preach this morning, but I wanted to be able to share this word with you on this morning. God didn't listen. Y'all better wake up. Judas sat at the same table and break bread with Jesus. He sat at the same table. So if you got Judas that sit at the same table with Jesus himself, Jesus, the almighty Jesus, and if you got Judas to sit at the same table at a man that he was breaking bread with, a man that he was sharing his bread with, what makes y'all think y'all are exempt? What makes you think you're exempt? God broke bread with this man. He broke bread with him. He made sure he was good. He gave this man a belly full. What y'all see happening now? What y'all see happening now? This lady opened opportunities for people that was attached to her. Gave them opportunities. Shared her supporters. And this is the thanks that she gets. This is the thanks that she get for breaking bread. Good morning, y'all that's coming in. I cannot speak to you guys individually, but because I'm driving and like I said, I'm not gonna keep you on here long at all. But this is the thanks that she got for breaking bread. Not even knowing she was breaking bread with enemies. She was breaking bread with Judases. To hear somebody say on live that they got pleasure out of calling the police on another individual. That's fucking diabolical. Excuse my language. And I didn't even want to come out and say that, but that's just how passionate I am this morning. That's messed up. On so many levels, it's messed up. It's messed up. This is somebody that you broke bread with. Somebody that you sat at tables with. Somebody that really, really honored, from what I saw, really, really respected the friendship that you guys had. But this is what happens when you deal with people who think that they are bigger and better than you. They don't come in trying to be your friend. They come in to see how you work it, how you move, how you shake, how everything. They come in to learn you. They don't have a genuine intention at all. It's only one agenda only. Every one of them that have left a moral side have the same story. The same story. And guess what? Not near one of them, not near one of them can say that lady did them wrong. Not near one of them. That's why when I said the weapons will form, they all had weapons that form. But guess what? Look around. Take a good look around. Because none of them has prospered. No matter how hard they trying. They done got so involved till they putting the law. The law. Not because somebody was hurt. Not because somebody was threatened. Just because somebody was playing bingo. A friendly game of bingo. Nobody was harmed. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was threatened. Nobody was unalive. None of that. Friendly game of bingo. But you know what that tells you? You know what that tells you? Do you know what that tells you? If that lady get the cops called on her for bingo, do you know the magnitude of blessings that's about to come down on Amora? And let me tell you something. Not just Amora, but anybody, and this is for anybody in life. If the devil is beating you so much, do you understand the magnitude of blessings that is about to fall upon your life? The devil is not going to attack you the way that it does. If they don't see potential in you, let me tell you something. The devil will see potential in you before you even see it in yourself. Because sometimes we wrestle with it. We wrestle because we like, God, is this really what you want me to do? Is this really who you want me to distance myself from? God say, yeah, I want you to. I want you to get from around them. No, God, I think they're good for me. I think they're good for me. No, God said, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. All this right here was necessary. Even though it was bad, it was sad, it was messed up, it was effed up, but it was necessary. Anything that God allowed to happen in your life is necessary. Because guess what? At the end of the day, there's blessings in the lessons that you learn. Any assignment that God places on your life, any assignment that God places on your life, there's always a lesson in the midst of it. Because usually in those lessons is where the blessings lies. I ain't come on here to preach this morning. But this right here, it shook my spirit. You hear me? Do you hear me? And just like that, the ER. You hear it? You hear it? Come on, y'all. At the end of the day, there's always a blessing in the midst of it. Let me say this to the devils. Let me say this to the demons. Let me say this to the spirits. Baby, you can't shake and you can't move what's already anointed. You can't shake it. You can't move it. Because guess what? Devil, it's not yours. It's not yours. In this sector, I can sit here and say that everybody have done their things. Yes, true indeed. Everybody has. But see, let me tell you something. Everybody play their game. Everybody play their game. Right? But why is it when you can pick at me? You can pick at me. You can dog walk me. You can do everything. But when I get my lick back, I'm wrong. Right? So if we playing, let's play. You challenge this lady. You constantly challenge this lady. You constantly taunted this lady. This lady sat down and broke bread with you. This lady sat down and shared her supporters with you. Judas, that's what she did. And this is what happened. But guess what? Let me tell you how the devil works. And let me tell you how God come in and intercede. See, the devil will work overtime trying to destroy you. The devil will work overtime trying to destroy you. But he can't get to you. He get to the next best thing that you love, admire, or that supports you, that loves you. They come and attack that next. When they can't shake you, they come to the next best thing. They come to the next best thing. And to hear somebody say that call that I made was for me. Who are you to try to humiliate or try to humble anybody? That's God's job. So now you God? That's God's job. But watch how God elevates, which he already has. He already has. He's already doing it. Because guess what? When you made that call, when you made that devilish call, yeah. When you made that devilish call, God had already designed to send whatever officer that was out there who was pleasant, who was nice. See, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When you got the devil in the midst of things, God operate in an area of peace and tranquility, of joy. How joyful that officer was that came there. How joyful the lady wasn't nasty. None of that. The lady wasn't nasty. She wasn't none of that. She came in there just as peaceful. Okay, all right. Just try to block her. Okay, have a good night. See, that's how God operate. See how that weapon was formed? You see how that weapon was formed just that fast, but it didn't prosper. Hey, God, that's just like you going up with a basketball, going to the goal, and somebody come and knock it out your hand and blocked it. God blocked it. God blocked it. It was interceded. It was interceded. He definitely turned it round for good. Because guess what? Now this lady gonna get blessed on top of blessings. You listen. You just open up the floodgates, baby, and you don't even know it. You just open up the floodgates. But see, let me tell you something. That's how God designs it. That's how God designs it. God will use your enemies as your as your footstools. He definitely will. Prime example. He will use your enemies' backs just so you can have a stepping stool as he elevates you. Yeah, yeah. He will let you use your enemies' backs and necks to crawl upon as he elevates you to victory. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So those footstools is your enemies' backs. They cannot break. They cannot break what they did not build. They cannot tear down what they're not helping cultivate. They cannot dismantle what they are not helping to water. They can't. You ever see a weed that grow up through cement? And no matter how much you spray weed off or weed away or whatever you got, it still keep coming back. It still keep coming back. That's the power of God. You cannot move. You cannot shake what you didn't create. You can't. You cannot move it. You cannot move it. I'm eager to walk in here this morning and see what the ER is looking like. Because baby, I already done got my ambulance already done came in early this morning. So I'm eager, honey. I'm eager. Because y'all know my heart is very pure. Okay? So I just came in to share that because that was on my spirit, y'all. When I come in, I'm trying to be more obedient in my walk, with God. And I may clown, I may laugh, I may cut up and all of that good stuff, right? Because that's the area of peace that I have in my life. And I'm not going to let nobody shake that. And even if they do attempt to shake it, we all human, right? We all human. At the end of the day, we're going to react. We can't tell nobody how not to react. Even though we want sometimes to be the bigger person, and even sometimes we want people who we support to be the bigger person. But let me tell you something like this right here. Let me tell you something like this right here. We are humans. People can only take but so much before they even pop. People can only take but so much before they pop. So at the very end of the day, we got to be mindful of how we treat people. We got to be very mindful of how we treat people. When you start idolizing material things more than you idolize God, that's your problem. That's where you got a problem. That's where you run into a problem. Because when you start idolizing material things more than God, he will start to remove those things. You can't impress God because he already gave you everything that you're asking for. He's the one that's responsible for giving it to you. So how you trying to impress God? God already got that. Who you trying to impress? Man? Come on. You can't impress man. You can't impress God. You might be getting impress man because guess what? We don't know. We don't know what you got. But I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to come this morning and say that and share that with you guys. It was laid on my spirit. And I had to say something. When that song came on, take me through there, take me through there. God takes us through things, not to harm us, not to hurt us, but to teach us to be a little bit more vigilant in the things that we do, the people that we entertain, the environments in which we dwell in. He takes us through there for a reason. He takes us through there for a reason in a season in our lives where people or places is not in alignment with us, they will not work out. They won't because it's not designed like that. When God has an assignment on your life, Lord, the elevator must be down. Girl, listen, if y'all get the panting, y'all hear me panting, baby, listen, I had to take the stairs, honey. I don't know what's going on with the elevators out by the garage, but baby, listen, honey. Oh, I made it, child. Child endurance must be up, honey, because baby, I had to walk the stairs just now. But listen, whenever God has an assignment on your life, there's nothing, absolutely nothing nobody can do about it. God is taking you places that no man has the fortitude to even reach. As we elevate and go forth with our lives and try to get to our final destination, God makes it to where certain people and things fall off. So don't be surprised because people do not go with you into your next season of life. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. They're just not meant to go there. They're not equipped to go there. They don't have the mindset. No matter how much they pretend to have it all together, they don't have the mindset to get to that next level, that next realm of life. They don't. No matter how much they try, they simply don't. But I want to say good morning to you all. And I just want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming in this morning. Like I said, I'm not going to keep you long. I'm about to head on in to the ranch and see what this hospital is giving on today. I hope and pray that you guys go forward and have the day that you very much deserve. Okay. Um, Always stay prayed up. Always ask God for guidance whenever you run across any obstacle in life because He has the final answer and He has the final say so. And everything that we do, and everything that we do, Before I leave, I want you guys to hit that I mean not hit hit the like button, subscribe if you hadn't. And I just wanted to say that word on this morning. I just wanted to say that word on this morning. I had to get it out because I don't know why that when that song came on Take Me Through There, in the midst of that song, and that song is just a party happy go lucky song, right? And in the midst of that song, God gave me a message. God gave me a message. He gave me a message. You see how God works? You don't have to always be sitting still to hear God's voice. Sometimes God's voice will come in the middle of chaos, in the middle of noise. You just got to know how to listen and what to listen for. When you in perfect alignment with God, you will be able to hear his voice, even in the midst of noise. You will be able to hear it. When you are a true believer, and don't let nobody come out here and tell you you're not who you are. Oh, you're not a believer. You're not this. You're not that. You're not a Christian. No, you are. You carry God in your heart. You're a believer. That makes you a Christian. Are we perfect? No, we will never be perfect. That's why we got to continue our daily walk with God every single day. We gonna fall. That makes us human. That makes us human. But I just wanted to share that with you guys. If you guys feel comfortable to hit my cash app, you can very well. I thank you guys so much for being here. Like I said, I'm not gonna keep you long. I got to get into work and all that good stuff. Go back and listen to the replay if you have to, if you must. I wish you all a great day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And good morning, everybody. I'm sorry I wasn't able to shout out everybody. Matter of fact, let me go through right quick and see if I can shout you guys out. Rashida, Miss Rashida, good morning. Good morning, Miss Banky, Miss Keisha, Miss Yolanda, what it do? Miss Treese, Miss Nisi, Candy Girl, how you doing? Miss Jazzy Jazz. Let's see. Miss Sassy, Reese Cup, how you doing, sweetheart? Miss Sonia, how you doing? Miss Baby, hey baby. Let's see. 200K, what it do? What it do? Miss Toya, how are you? Let me see, make sure I haven't missed anybody. Miss Vet, Cancer, how you doing? Tamika, how you doing? Miss B, how are you? X Rose, how you doing, sweetheart? Make sure I hadn't missed nobody. Miss Lacondas, hey, how are you, sweetheart? Miss Sassy, I think I said Miss Tamika Everett, how you doing? Michelle, what it do? What it do? What it do? I think I got everybody. Miss Rita, how you doing? Perfectly imperfect. How are you, darling? Miss Charlene, I think I said Miss Rita. But anyway, guys, I have to go. I really appreciate you guys for coming in this morning. I just had to lay that word down. I just had to get it off my heart. Like I said, I'm trying to be more obedient, listen to the word, the voices that God has placed in my heart. And I got to do my job because guess what? Hey, guess what? I can only live for me and live for God. I can't tell somebody else how to live for him. I know what my walk entails. I know what my walk requires. Okay? So I wish you guys have an amazing day. Trees, hey, how you doing, sweetheart? No, it's not Marlisha. It start with a R, sweetheart. It's you might see a Relasia, Relasa. That's my daughter's name. You might see a baby girl picture. Y'all be careful because I think some people were sending cash apps when they were to another cash app. So be careful that you really pay attention That there are two N's on the end of Queen, and the initials are R and D. You will see my daughter's picture on that Cash App. Pay very close attention to the wordings, because there's a lot of people that will create Cash Apps, and they will have the same, just about the same lingo, but they may have an extra letter in those words to throw you off, and see you don't realize that you're sending to the wrong person. So be very careful, you guys. But thank you so much for those that have sent. I wish you guys an amazing day. Go forth and be great. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Godspeed.